Good morning everyone, it's Maria Russell here with you today, and I am back for Newton's Nook. I am going to share with you a process video of how I made this card showcasing Newton's Nook Newton Support stamp set. I have previously made this card last month and a lot of people requested how I made this card, so this is the reason why I'm sharing this video. This is a really nice stamp set and I think it would be a great addition to your collection. It has 5 sentiments. Life is tough, but so are you. Stay strong, believe, I'm here for you, and hope. And of course it features Newton holding the pink ribbon and some hearts and also the pink ribbon that you can stamp. I'm also going to use the frames and tags die set, and I will be using that scallop die as well as this big hugs die that I have from my stash and a circle die that I also have from my stash. I will be using that circle die to cut out this cardstock that I will be using to mask so that I can add some color to the other Bristol Smooth white cardstock. For my coloring medium, I will be using my Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. This is called a Classique, as well as my Tri-Blend markers. I will be using PP1, PP2, and PP4 from the Classiques, and then I will be using the Tri-Blend markers, which is the Tan Blend right here. And I really love using the Spectrum Noir because you already have like 3 markers and you don't have to guess the colors that you will be using to do your shading. So this is my chart, and this is what I normally do before I color my stamps. I choose the colors and it is so nice to have that. I will be stamping my image now using some Memento Rich Cocoa because I couldn't find my Spectrum Noir ink pad. So I will just start coloring this and I'll put some music on and I'll be right back after the coloring is done. Off screen, I have already die cut this cardstock using the circle die that I have from my stash, and I will just be using that as a mask with some purple tape so that I can add some color in the middle of that Bristol Smooth white cardstock. I am using Distress Oxide ink. This is the worn lipstick. I just want one color that matches the ribbon that Newton is holding, and this is one of my favorite pink color. And I used my Distress sprayer to add some water on that background and then picked it up with some paper towel. So now I am going to adhere this Big Hugs die cut, I die cut it twice just for some stability, and I'm going to use my Nuvo liquid adhesive, adhere them together, and then of course use the liquid adhesive again to adhere it on my card. And now I'm going to use some foam adhesive to adhere the image in the middle of my card, and this is just to give it more dimension as well so that everything is not too flat. And then I thought it's appropriate to use some pink card base here, and this is also A2 size, and I am just going to adhere this piece with some liquid adhesive. And then I am going to stamp my sentiment using VersaFine Onyx Black ink using my stamping tool. And now just to add a little bit more texture to the card, I am going to use my Nuvo Crystal Glaze just to add some glazing on that pink ribbon. So that is the card for today. I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you liked the card, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. The supplies that I use will be listed and linked in the description box below. Thank you again for joining me today in this video. Happy crafting and happy stamping!